Hello and warm welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition. Alright, so I took some time to farm some gold so I can actually make my equipment epic. And now I'm gonna go to the Black Imperium, spend some money, purchase some metals to have my dragon forged armor and a new sword. Or rather a new weapon. It all depends on how strong it actually is.
You may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle. A Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
Yes,
He
we know.
answers to Chauncey.
Chauncey, yes, that's what I was about to say. His name is Chauncey. And I actually like that name. Anyway, materials. Purchase all the dragon bone from here. Also, I did need something. I think it was this. Critical damage. Yeah, let's purchase 35 of those. Let's hope that's enough. Go back to the castle and make one of the best armors the Inquisition has ever seen. And a weapon so epic, no one could withstand its might. Okay, I think we should start with the weapon first. Just so we know how much dragon bone we need.
Your worship.
Undercraft, good.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Funny. Oh. Okay, I guess it's gonna be a mace. We're gonna make ourselves a new mace. From dragon bone. Dragon scale. Dragon weapon. And no. We need some critical chance. Yeah, great bear hide. Also, an epic stone. That's what we're gonna use for the armor. For you, I'm thinking... Ooh, this one. Looks nice. Makes it look pretty and shiny. Deadly Precise Morning Star. Let's make a handle for this thing. Yeah, we're just gonna use Dragon Bone for this. Okay, and a rune. Master Cleansing Rune. Inflicts bonus damage against Red Templars and Darkspawn on each weapon strike. How about the demon one? Inflicts bonus damage against demons and undead for each weapon strike. Okay, craft that. Superb Corrupting Stone. The Dragon Slaying Rune requires something. Wyvern Poison Glades. So, okay, we actually do sell those things when we get them, so I have none of them. Okay, let's craft the armor. Dragon Bone. Well, yes, 16 max health, that seems like a good idea. Melee defense here. And now this thing I bought, I think it was because it has something that I wouldn't use. What does the dragon one give you? Fire resistance. Okay, it was this thing. Range defense. Sure. An essence of perfection. Nice. Okay, let's modify armor. Take everything from this thing. And give it to this one. Something else.
The pen is mighty.
Oh yeah, this looks cool.
My arse.
Oh yeah, if the pen is mightier than the sword, why did Pushkin die? Let's see, have this, which gives you a little bit of strength, and a rune. Master Demon Slaying Rune. It glows in the dark, you know. Okay. The Battle Master Code. I believe we should actually leave the dragon one. I just want to see how it looks. Well, we have more than enough of those, and that's what we're going to use for the scarf. Actually, should I use the blue one? It doesn't look bad, but the hands, just I don't like them like that. So we're switching you back to obsidian. Yeah, the blue one looks nice, but I think I'll stick with this one. Okay, if in the future I change my mind, it's gonna be fine. Okay, we have more than enough of those things. Let's take out a quest, shall we? The Inner Circle. Memories of Grey. Enterprise du Lion. And Enterprise du Lion. Yeah, that's where we need to go, but unfortunately we are still discovering something over here. The Forbidden Oasis. Right, I was going to unlock some of the doors here. Might as well go, right? This is where I farmed for gold, by the way. We have Blackwell and Co. Let's move out. Take no prisoners and destroy everyone who stands in our way. Revenant. The entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first. Your perfection, but it appears that this is so. We have Survivor. A while at first, I thought his regard pure exaggeration. It appears to have been, oh, too true. A revenant, a monster, so powerful it could take down legions with ease. Only the Inquisition could deal with something so powerful. Blood Lotus, thank you. Let's see how fast this thing is going. It's actually going pretty well, I'd say. There is an enemy. Right. I do have some level ups. Let's use them. Actually, yeah, we will use them after we shield our weapons. Good. I'm satisfied by this weapon. So what do? Chance to stun, health threshold. An attack that would bring you down instead leaves you with a small amount of health, and you are immune to all damage for a short time. Let's go with this. And since you exist, how about this thing? Damage returned or maximum guard bonus. I think we should go with the guard bonus. They can't kill what they can't hit. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. Attributes. No, not attributes. I think. Let's think. Let me think. Okay. I'm not going to use this. Instead, I'm going to bring this back because it actually brings some armor to the game. Blackwell, you actually have a level up. Let's take a look, shall we? Challenge. Sure. 10%. Go with this. Have fun, dude. Ah, a loot box. 100 gold. Okay, since I'm here, I'm going to take that expensive as hell belt. Dorian. Okay, nice. Now go to that mark over there and light it up. The meaning behind the flowing ancient script is obscure at first, but slowly forms. May the path bestow the favor, thou hast errant. For a moment there is an image of a figure kneeling in meditation. A bright light envelops them, then it fades away. Don't know what that means, but sure as hell I'm not gonna check out. Okay, loot this, and it's pure frost essence. Sure. And take this. We don't need the rest. There is something there. Wait, is that the ladder we used to climb? With that spider? I think it might have been. I was actually hoping it would open this door right over there. I mean, why is this door even here if it doesn't open? Just to tease you a little bit. Right, let's go and enter the spirit chamber. One can actually get confused because there are plants here, there is obvious ice in here and obvious burning flames over there. Burning flames, not the regular flames that are not burning. Some gold, always nice to have, and some more gold, always nice to miss, because when we come back, it's gonna be like something we forgot. And what is this? Warden helm. Unfortunate that we actually don't need that. Spirit essence. Sure, take it. Not that we are ever gonna use it. Let's test our new mace. Nice. That's gonna hurt. That actually penetrated my armor a little bit. Careful not to explode. Huh. Now that was a surprise. I actually needed to guard myself, but I didn't because just wanted to test my mace. Anyway. Just take up all the gold and the ring valve. There's also a box over here. Hunter mail. Right. There you go. Which one of those? This is a level 10, this is a level 15. Let's go with this one. Probably should have taken both the belts and left the essence behind, but you know, it's not a big loss. Okay, guy. Completely satisfied with the situation here. Oh, he ran away. Careful not to hit this. Actually, wait, that's Dorian. $600. We can go like this. Which of course is gonna make him so much weaker. Die. What does happen to a spirit when it dies? It returns to the Fade, Arcane Horror Rags, and Arcane Horror's Heart. A little bit of gold, a little bit of monies. And I bet it's gonna have an expensive belt up there. But let's check the boxes around it. Amulet of Magic. I prefer the money. Yes, even if it's low money and a battle axe, I do prefer the money. I can make myself a battle axe. And this thing is just money. Okay, be careful. Intense, pure master spirit room, staff only. Yeah. Spirit damage, just this one. Okay, world map. Well, since there is only one more door remaining, might as well go there and see if it's gonna open. I bet it's not, but you never know. Also, maybe I'll need to return to my castle to sell the belts. As I said, they're very expensive. Oh, you can open this. Good. Well, there are more doors up ahead, so don't get your hopes up. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like that hurt. Fire essence. Yeah. And some chests and some loot. Oh, look at that, I actually did get to 0 health. That's pretty deep. Well, we still have some gold here to collect. Let's take you and you. And move forth. More shards, we don't have any more. Like I said, don't get your hopes up. Right, so Let's go back to Lost Temple of something, Black Emporium. Was it this thing? There is a merchant here, Val Moreau. Yes, this is where we need to go. There is also a Chateau d'Anterre. Nice, but there is a merchant here, so might as well go here, try to negotiate some decent prices from the merchant. Emperor Florian. Grand Duke Florian was not supposed to ascend to the Orlesian throne. His older brother, Emperor Jussiao II, had 2 twin sons, and thus a very secure line. Wow. Well, not as secure as you might have thought. Nothing stands in the way of an ambitious man and his little birds. There is a quest here.
I'm standing because of you. I've little to give, but I'll always be grateful.
Okay.
I hope things are going well.
The supplies we salvaged from Cousteau's mine have been a great help. Thank you again for saving us.
It was good to do that.
Do what? Okay, so this, and those 2. Master Spirit Rune, we are keeping you for now. Oh, do you have any schematics I want to buy? Estates on Continent Apparatus. Don't know what that is. But it's not even gonna be important. A bow. Sniper bow. We don't have anyone using bows, unfortunately. Okay, what is this quest you speak of? Clara?
Inquisitor, you saved Gertrude and the others. Thank you so much. This is bold of me, but if I could have a moment.
The Inquisition is willing to listen to your request.
I'm here. What do you need?
This is about Fairbanks. There is a rumor that he is of noble blood. Once the war is over, many of us will return to serve our lords, to work their fields, raise their brats. Most of the aristocracy know little of the lives of commoners. They care nothing for us. Fairbanks is different. He is a great man. There is much he could do if he had the power. If the rumor is true, if Fairbanks is noble and we have proof... Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
This rumor about Fairbanks being noble. What do you want me to do about it?
Oh, I don't mean to impose, but you travel all over the Dales, don't you? Perhaps if you found something that could help. I've written everything I know in my journal. You can look at it.
Very well.
Goodbye.
Shards collected. Cool. Noble deeds, noble heart. This way. Maybe if I go a little bit faster, that would be nice. Now, I was actually considering making myself a rogue armor because I can wear those.
Andraste's blessing, Inquisitor.
With the right materials, I mean. Bloodstone. Proof of Fairbanks' nobility. Okay. Villa Maruel. Gee, I don't know if I'm gonna find something.
Should we look around?
A midwife journal. This time-worn diary was found amongst more valuable items. It is bound in leather and has solid silver trim, which might be why it was saved. A few entries can still be made out. 16 Harding, 9/8. This has been the coldest winter I can remember. Even the river is frozen. No one should be out there, not in this blizzard. So, you can imagine my surprise when there was a knock on my gate. A young woman. She's looking for the Fairbanks cottage. I go out, I say to her, nothing fair about this weather, but yes, you are in the right place. She throws back her cloak and I see she is heavy. Less than 2 weeks away. Oh, okay. Please, help. She's almost in tears. I bring her into the house and sit her by the fire, with some tea and slippers. She is young, no more than 20. Her hands are smooth. They have not seen a day of work in her life. Her clothes are travel-stained but fine. The cloak must be worth at least 50 royals. Beautiful blue trimmed with fox fur. Her name is Beatrice, but she won't say more. Many girls come here to wanting to say who they are. I understand. Beatrice had a baby, a boy, healthy, full head of hair. She named him Eversight. She tried to pay me with her heavy gold locket, a falcon on its face. I asked her what it was. It looks valuable. She says it's her father's, and she doesn't care to have it anymore. I tell her she might not, but her son might. One day want to know where he is from. A new year. Beatrice should be healthy enough to leave, but it is still cold and I just cannot turn her out. I will ask her to stay and be my assistant. I have needed help for a while. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be. Clever girl, she will make a fine apprentice. Okay, was that noble? Okay, Punisher. Sure, let's take this. We can whack someone on the head with a hammer. It's always nice to do. And what of this house? Should we enter? Or should we stay outside? We could try. There are still things I need to discover on this map. When I return, you know, it's not that big. I might actually go inside. Just let's see what this thing is. Go. I want you to level up automatically. Blackwell, okay, and Dorian. Blizzard. Oh right, we are working on necromancy for you, I'm afraid. So, what should we go with? Horror upon horror. Despair. Horror inflicts even deeper terror upon target and reduces their armor while they are under its effect. Weapon damage per second, 50% spirit. Okay, what do you do? That's Siphon. Every time an enemy dies nearby, you regain both health and mana. Blinding Terror. You have learned to leave enemies vulnerable in their terror. Enemies that are panicked take increased damage from all attacks. Something I could use. I was actually thinking of this one, Spirit. You mark a target when an attack in Spirit, inflicting ongoing damage. If the target dies while marked, the Spirit mimics the victim's body, briefly to fight on your behalf. Okay, you cause an enemy, so Spirit damage, 70% damage per second, or 200% weapon damage per second. Weapon damage. I think we should go with this one, but I'm not very sure. walking bomb. Okay, let's go with this one. It might be a mistake, but then again, we can have infinite levels. An old painting in this carved wooden frame. Paint has rubbed off in some places, carved into the back of the frame. Lord Girax Lamarck. The portrait shows the Lord as he must looked over 40 years ago. He bears a striking resemblance to Fairbanks. Oh, someone had a bastard. Okay, what is this supposed to be? Villa Martel. Corrupt General. Documents under him's corpse detailed. I'm sorry, let's go back. He's likely somewhere inside a villa, held by Ferroman and Emerald Graves. Let's go ask him for some support. The Inquisition can always use more barrier stones. Cannot leave during combat. Sure I can. It's called cowardice. You apply it when there is a battle you cannot actually win. And that's it. Powerful schematics have more slots. That's why tier 3 schematics are better. You can just use more iron on them.
The Freeman's leader should be holed up here. This place has seen better days.
Might as well find some guards and ask them for assistance. A silver necklace? Maybe we can use that, maybe we'll
I
not.
haven't heard anything from the plane, have you?
No, nothing recent anyway.
Kill them all!
You can't hurt me!
Oh, yeah, he's panicked. Now he's completely broken. What is this again? Can't forget about those guys. Get the Punisher. Raider Captain's Blade. Get your men out of the roads and hunt down those Inquisition bastards. We are losing the Emerald Graves. Have you forgotten what we are fighting for? Everything we do for our future and for Orlais. A pity then that Orlais is going to be destroyed. Page from Lord Maruel's journal. The journal of one of the villa's former owners. The current occupants tossed it aside. Artem is the very soul of desertion. I could have a Templar to dinner, and they would be none of the wiser. If the Templars haven't gone off to do Maker knows what, I might try it. Velrai complains, but the Empress herself has such advisors. Why not me? His servants are useful, and no one could better ensure our security. No matter the desecration of the city will erase her memory soon enough. Hookblade. Nice. I love this mace, it's actually pretty decent.
I lost him.
Yes, I killed him by blowing a horn in his ear. some of them are just too much, you see.
That seems to be the last of them.
Really?
We've struck a blow against the free men.
They chose the wrong friends.
It's not their friends, they just made wrong choices throughout their entire lives. The second they decided to be born, it was a mistake. They thought they can take down the Inquisition with what? 30 men? Well, please, I can take down 30 men single-handedly. Letter bearing the Templar sealed. Have chat with Malfand. Make sure everything's running smoothly. I'll dare see if any of his men might wish to volunteer their services in the Emperor's du Lion. We could always use few more. Be discreet, Malfand's still useful. I doubt he'd remain so, if he thinks we're stealing his soldiers. Okay, it's C,
Red
but...
Templars? Why not? Seems we interrupted their meeting with the Templars.
They wanted something. It's still here.
Tell your men to watch out for the Inquisition. The Elder One has had enough of their meddling. Oh, they actually do refer him to the Elder One once more. And thank God it's written, otherwise we had to use the name, because after the moment they stopped calling him the Elder One and started calling him Carithius.
Might be something here. Better take a closer
Yeah,
look.
there is something here. A book.
Part of a key. There's a rune inscribed on it. Or part of one.
Lady Marot's diary. The diary of one of the villa's former owners. The current occupants tossed it roughly aside. Like the previous thing, because they have no respect for our people's stuff. All this fuss over Gaspard and Celine. The talk was amusing enough. Now we hear of conflicts between the Imperial Army and the soldiers supporting that usurper. The thought of them coming here is frightful. Mother is right. Our most fashionable acquaintance will summer in the city. We should do the same. Ramond is stubborn, of course. All his little tricks and trinkets are here. I indulge his eccentrics, most of the annoy Mother, but we cannot have everything sent to Val Royals on such short notice. He doesn't insist we keep Arthem on. He refuses to do without the men's service. I suppose he views Arthem as another piece of his collection. Still, such devotion to the servant. Yeah, because having friends is just unthinkable. Come on. Sexuality in Tidus. What I find most interesting, you know, I'm not reading that. Okay, nothing here. I actually should have sent my agents out on a hunt. After I leave, I might teleport. So what of those key fragments? Are they all in this place? We discovered the dining hall. Yeah, if someone is interested, I guess. Deepstalker hide. Ah, look at that, loot. It's tier 2, we are not very interested in that though. sorry to say. Or the deep stucco hide. Hello. Key fragment 2. So it is all inside this little house. Very well, we will look for it. Serpent stone. We don't need you. Granite or silk. Take this. It's not like it matters. Both are pretty cheap to sell. Guess what missed you? Is there an upper level? Of that, I am not certain. Okay. Let's check the garden, maybe I missed something there. Speak to furbanks, victims of the war. That's a nice bed. I think I have the same in my palace. Quite a lot of rooms, by the way. There's something here. Safekeeping. Oh. Thanks for that game. I appreciate it. That's a statue devoted to the Maker, I bet. Exalted March of the Dales. The chantry story of the Exalted March of the Dale Plains is a picture of the righteous faithful arise against heathen savages, but I have a long studied the Dales, and I find the acceptable version of the Dale to be full one, laden with over pro-chantry and pro-human basis. Thus it is my moral imperative to pursue an alternative interpretation. The Exalted March of the Dales was nothing more than an expansion ploy, hidden behind the mask of the faith. Yeah, that's usually how the church works. Letter Mindfet. I'm sending men to discuss some changes. It's nothing dire. You find the demons perfectly reasonable. Of course we will. We're willing to compensate for any inconvenience. I want our relations to yeah. Fate touch lustrous cotton, and trust a sacrifice, rogue or mage only. Inquisition scouts discovered this amulet under the charred fallen artifacts of the burnt down chantry. A mage who examined it said, "It felt like all power in the world." That's a nice one. You know, we are gonna take you as well. Not gonna take the healer. Rune engraved key.
Red lyrium.
So, they were making money off the Templars.
An official appeasal. A note addressed to the villa's former owner lies next to an unusual device. Lord Morale posted a few questions to my contacts in the White Spire, discreetly of course. Last they want the piece of themselves. From what I can gather, the device, rustically dubbed Illyrium Esperao, is meant to restore broken runes. They are not widely used. Some suggest that if the runes were affixed to an object, the device could restore the item itself. Although it was unable to confirm truth of this. This is purely academic, as it requires a mage to function. It is nevertheless a rare piece, raised amongst the collectors of curiosity. I trust you are pleased with the purchase.
Not anymore.
Ophelia's journey. This one details the foundation of the Firman of the Deus. Okay. Whatever. Place the fragments.
You know, I'll bet I could do that.
Oh, for the love of, come on. Because it's impossible to pull this. Let's find use for the key. Oh my god, it fits!
Why have so many things if you never see them?
A banner, cool. A corrupting rune. Okay, take everything except this sigil. Obsidian or Highwaver. We have plenty of both. Kirkwall Warhammer. We don't need a Kirkwall Warhammer, we have our own very nice. And it's fast and strong. Okay, by the way, what is this? Unyielding. That's the thing that stuns enemies if they hit me too hard. Or something. Whatever, I have to go to Skyhold. This place is gonna be good for farming. Have to check and see how much money this amulet costs. Okay, first let's go to Skyhold, assign tasks to our agents, and then come back here. It's always nice to come back to the place with the gun.
Inquisitor?
Yes, it was kind of pretty, wasn't it? Okay, things to sell. And Rusty Sacrifice, I can't use that, I don't need it. Front armor. Okay. Oh, we have an unspent perk. Advanced focus and master focus. True grit. Harsh environment training can be dangerous, but oh, harden anyone in the survivors. Increase the maximum number of potions the party can carry by 4. I could probably say this one. Mage schematics war. Okay, let's have you. Yeah, sure, why not? And I accidentally exited. No matter, we can go back in. Okay, let's start with reports from the other guys. It was a pleasure meeting with your representatives. We are happy to lead the Inquisition our support. Tyron Veneto. A toy soldier. Well, that's cool, I guess. The experiment was a success. These readings are remarkable. By overplaying the relative strength of the Veil, our maps of Orlais and Ferodon, I have explored points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should let us to deploy Inquisition forces more wisely, while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I have located one node of possible interest in the hinterlands, a very large rift that has not yet opened. It might be worth investigating the area. Solace, that might be interesting indeed. Ha! A fine plan. Might I suggest that the appears part of the hunt? A boar choked on a place has sweeter flesh, or so I hear. Chancer. Resources, forces. This one's completed. Gather coin. Herbs. This one's completed. Okay, let's start with. Oh my, that's a long time before this happens. Let's go to Orlais. Completed. This one's available. Many of the nobility of Orlais, Orlesian capital, have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind the families. The Des Roisers are old money well respected but viewed as traditional and stubborn. The Thuans rose with popular merchant construction and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent on both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favor. Lord Pierre de Sourcea has not asked for our allegiance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valice Theodude speaks for her investors and is interested in forwarding thinking alliance. Okay, let's see. Since the Theobauts have actually asked for our assistance, I'm gonna go with them.
At your service.
Have fun. Okay. Wait, is that it? Huh. Okay, back to Ferodon then. Got a coin. Forces, follow Meyer. Resources, conscript for the Inquisition, that's completed already. Herbs, resources, a worthy dwarf. Ruffles, Nightingale, and various agents named after chronic jobs. Thanks for looking into this bullshit mess for me. Based on what you've told me, there is only one person I can think of who specifically uses Bronto liquor as an insult, and also can't write word a damn. Worthy recommendations of mine from Kirkwall, although why he do all this, I have no idea. I owe you all drinks. Leliana? Go ahead.
Inquisitor.
Wow, okay. Sorted plants, resources, materials. I have no idea. Let's send you here, I guess.
Inquisitor.
Not a soldier's job, but might as well do that, right? Okay. Victims of war. Observing the menace. Okay, let's start with you. Taking the golden team with us. We're gonna take Cassandra on the next map, so there is no need for us to bring her here. Constellation Servani. Sounds like a star. Or does it? We can never know. Okay.
You saved my people. We'd given them up for dead. Perhaps the stories are true.
Sure.
I need to be going.
Be safe. Any news, Inquisitor?
The Freemen.
They hurt so many of my people. Now it's finally over. Thank you. Perhaps with the Freemen gone, we can find a proper home. Algon's lodge was always well situated. Inquisitor.
Okay. I guess that's a thing now. Let's go this way. Actually, wait, what is this? Noble deeds, noble hearts. Alright, let's start with you.
Can't believe the Inquisition's here.
Watcher's Canyon.
Over you.
Droughtless Templars. Why wasn't that here before? Anyway, let's move with the speed of death. I have a glowing mace, it looks cool. Actually, I do like this mace more than the one I gave to Cassandra. There's something about it that just screams power. Actually, I didn't notice if it gives you guard when you hit someone with it. Oh, we're taking this. Yes, it's ugly. We actually can't go over this wall, can we? Oh, fine, let's teleport ourselves here. That's not how you put maces away. Yeah, actually, how do you put maces away? I assume it's something like the claymores. You just put them on the shoulder and move. Kinda painful. Not very painful though. I still have iron legs, iron minds, and iron maces. Okay. Landscape. This is difficult to traverse this. Is that a dummy? Yeah, pretend like you have some semblance of power.
Should we look around?
Why? You have a better idea? Village banner. Hello. Thank you, Cole. Orlay's heraldry and symbolism. This book offers a compositive look on the well-known noble bloodlines of the Orlais of the interest. Are few lines in the entry of the house Lanaruc. Amis Lemarque established this ancient house in times of Emperor Cordelius Carton. Sadly, the bloodline ended with Lord Gerox Lamruc, who disowned his own daughter, Bernays. The shield of Lamruc bears a falcon valiant on a field of sky blue and gold. The house motto is, "To the sun on blessed wings." Prendo of War. Not many people take roads west into the to the Prendo. For the sake of pleasure, few living things inhabit the rocky countryside, save for slavers, miners, wyvern, and an utterly pugnacious breed of mountain goats. In far-off days, the mountains around the city were full of dragons, and perhaps this was what first brought it to the attention of the Pengrest kings. Certainly, it was not the goats. Although the region has belonged to the Navarros since the last blessed age, travelers here will find much from the reminder them of a Provoca Orlesian town, a great carving depicting the lions slaying a dragon, adorns Perdue's gate, and many Orlesian lions decorate the city's buildings, and there are still many citizens who cling to the hope that the emperors will restore the city to the empire. Historians mostly agree that it was not the dragons, nor the silver, and certainly not the ghosts that began centuries of warfare between Orlais and Navarra. It was Emperor Etienne Valmont and Pentagast's. Ooh. In 782, Storm and Pentagast families, fresh from the throne against of the first time in generation, and eager to build up the alliances lost in the Valmarax dynasty, approached the emperor to solidify a peace treaty through marriage. The emperor, who was under great pressure to produce an heir, set aside his empress of 17 years and wed Princess Sotria Pentagast, theoretically cementing the promise of peace and cooperation between Navarra and Orlais. Promises are hard to keep. By 797, Storm Sorteria was still childless, and the emperor sent her to a cloister so that he might marry his mistress. As anyone other than Etienne might have predicted, the Navarrans took this poorly. Angry letters arrived in the imperial palace by the card-hold. A small war party of Pentagast rode into Orlais and reclaimed Princess Sotria, but the Navarrans did not take the military action yet. They were strategists and knew to bide their time. In 848, Blessed While most of Orlais' army was committed to war in Ferelden, the Pentagons began their war against Orlais. The Orlesians railed a defense and drove the Navarans from Gisplaine and Arlesians, but at the cost of much of their northern territories. Penthedale was lost and never recovered. Lineage sign that peace between the two nations was impossible. Silent Jenny, sure. If it patches a good price, I'd say. Now we don't care about those orders anymore. There is a tent over here. There is a quarry and a lodging camp close by. Let's go there. Through the Watcher's Pass we marched, with mace in our hand and shield as big as my body. Okay, it's smaller, but you know, it sounded good. Could have said torso. Anyway... Ah, there seems to be a quest here. Pigs, slaughter them!
Goodbye.
Map of Elegance Bastion. There's the camp. Oh, is that how they scream when they die? That's kind of pity. Anyway, let's claim this quarry. Fade Rift's closed. A man has asked his lover to meet him in the graves so they can run away together. Why would I go there? This quarry was claimed. Why are you still glowing? There was also a lodging camp there. Ow. Oh! It was a trap. The spider sent the letter. What? That doesn't make any sense. Pathetic and foolish. A wedding ring. Is that part of a quest? Pyrrhofit. Stop bleeding like that. It's making me feel guilty. Okay. Observe the menace. Troilus Herevis is researching fade drifts for what he calls his great mission. He appears to have camped at a safe distance from each rift for a time, observing its behavior. Yes, I do remember this one actually. There is a rift here. We have Demon Slayer in our hands. Maybe I should have renamed it. Not inclined on naming my weapons. Not that I can't. There goes one of them. It was simple, really. Okay, get ready for the new demons that will jump. A throw, you say? I want this one dead. There he goes. Anything else? One more of that. There you go. Guess we can do that only once per battle, so I should be very careful who I target with that thing. No, it's not once per battle, apparently. Oh, my mana must have been low. Stamina, whatever. Yeah, it's good to have a little bit more potions, actually. My companions can actually last a little bit longer. All right. Ah, red Templars. That's the rogue, I believe. Archer's Bane. You mean my hook? That's Archer's Bane. Ah, a note. The Great Mission Day 6. The stormy menace makes noise like a provoked cat at intervals of 1 hour, 15 minutes. It is surrounded by 4 swirling wraith-like demons. I have named them Primus, Secundus, Tartius, and Dummy. Nice one on the last one. The first 3 orbit the menace like patrolling guards. Dummy follows but often pauses and heads a different direction. Very occasional he twits around, like a lost man, trying to find his bearings. The Great Mission Day 8. Must be careful, a passing deer drew the attention of the dummy. For once he demonstrated tremendous purpose, felt almost proud. That pride was quickly replaced by great disinterest. Observing what followed, deer should not bend that way. Another menace seen further down the river. It seems in the infancy, no demons I believe, I have enough knowledge of the behavior of the menaces to attract and destroy one. I will attempt this with the menace caution in K. Okay. What is this? Observing menace. Okay, we need to go this way though. Not that it matters that much. Ah, there is a way.
All this, these statues, they have to mean something, right?
Do you want me to explain that? I think Dorian knows what they are about. not this guy. Yeah, well, whatever. I hate your barrier, mate. Okay. This one's fine. There he is. Wait, no, that's something else. I haven't seen mages like you before. Okay, your turn. Not so bad. The gate is now closed.
When you charge at them, you make them hit you.
Ideally. That's why my armor's heavier than yours.
Yeah. Wait, that doesn't make sense. You don't let them hit you with a bigger armor. You allow them to hit you only because you're a little bit slower, but still hit just as hard. Scrap of paper. There was once a sister from Sud begging alms, and Chantry girl should she take gold or clothes for the gold? She looked first for the offers of work. Okay. Okay, let's go this way. Wait, is that a dragon? Didn't seem like a dragon. So where does this world end? I see. That's what I wanted to find out. It's not as big as I thought it would be. Still, it's a pretty big map, yes. Look at that. Careful. Oh, darn it. Well, dang. Is that a giant? Let's kill it. And yes, it does give you a little bit of... He's gonna throw a stone at me. Okay, let's loot. Fantastic. Okay, this way. Not this way. If there's nothing on this area, then that's a pretty useless area. There is a cave there. Let's take a look. Are you going to attack me? Yes.
Falling back!
Wow, Cole got a big hit in the head. There you go, 500. I wish I could stay a little bit stronger. Maybe I would have got some satisfaction from this. Maze become a little bit faster, I believe. Search for the second river camp. Lovely. What is this? Stone hearth. Dead mushrooms. This must have been the giant's home. So I'm the invader. Honestly, no one cares. Let's move out. Hello. Wow. Anything special? No? Good. We rather don't like surprises, honestly. Okay. Hey Dorian, how did you teleport here? Bear! It's adorable, look at that. Okay, there goes my carpet. Thank you, Cole. Still, that's quite a lot of skin. Red Templars, right over there. Fear. They've almost leveled up, actually. This is cool. It's a big piece of wood, this tree. What is this? Ah, pyrophyte. It's okay. Okay, there's kind of a small part here we want to visit as well. Ah, you see? A skull, we almost missed that. Graceven. Okay, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. Good. There's one over here. Might as well start with this. Then we'll find the other ones, and then. Okay, next go here. Idiot. 4 experience, that's nothing. Final blood-smeared entry written in shiny scroll. The great mission final test. Learned so much since the first day on that ridge. Thought I knew enough to try and interact with the menace. To touch it. This didn't go well. Instruments did nothing. Didn't affect the menace at all. We are all doomed. Just going to lie here. For a while.
He wanted to help. Like me.
Yeah, but he didn't know what he was doing, so... There's that. I think we've already touched this thing. Yeah, I think we actually did capture this star thing and found the artifact of the area. Oh great, a big bear. We don't need the bear. There are still things we have to discover. Okay, first and foremost, stop. Hide that sword, good, and then teleport here. So how do I get up there? No, don't fall. Okay, can you climb this? Yes, apparently you can. But you can't go any further. Great. Oh, for the love of... Where is that thing? go up.
Nothing to report.
Well, that's good. I always like reports that start with nothing to report. Come on, just a little bit further up. There it is. What's left? This thing, okay. Let's start with you.
Die!
Yeah, die, you pig. That'll teach you to be cute. Now the first thought is there's supposed to be a puzzle here, but I don't know what it is and I'm not going to try. Okay, there's one over here. Alrighty, where is this? I don't see it. Okay, do I have to climb those rocks? Oh, that's nice. Not what I was looking for, but there you go. Next, this thing. This should be easy. It's a straight line from here to there. Sorta. There's obviously a hill here. Okay, that's all the shards we need for now. Am I looking for something? What is this?
The Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Good day to you, Inquisitor.
I found proof.
You were right. Fairbanks is noble by birth. Fairbanks is not even his real name.
Let me see. Évariste Remarque. I knew it from the start. I know just who to give this to. This will be enough to make the council sit up and take notes. I'll send this on as soon as possible. Thank you, Inquisitor.
Oh, he disapproved. Was there a choice here? I actually didn't notice. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye.